The 3 is only for Instagram because I could there was no 0, 1, or 2 available. I fucking guess.
Well, we're recording, so and welcome to the National Meat Treasure Podcast with your host Mary Kate Olsen, which is because we look alike,
and your co-host Wario. I've been playing a lot of Super Mario Brothers, so I'm channeling Wario's energy because that's who I am inside.
Which Super Mario
Wario.
Brothers?
No, I've been playing Super Mario 3D World, which is fire. Have you ever played it?
What do you play that on?
Nah.
Switch?
It was on the Wii U, and now it's on the Switch. Actually, I bought it for Jackson. It has Bowser's Fury on it, and me and him been playing it for like about 2 weeks now, and we're whooping that game's ass.
I'm just Joey. Joey
Regular size Joey.
Regular size.
I've decided to like delegate my Sundays to. I'm just staying inside. I've been going out, and I feel like I've seen all of Detroit, but like that I need to like. I no longer have FOMO right now, so I'm just like chilling in the house. So on my Sundays, I'm gonna start focusing more on video games. Like Saturday, so I shouldn't wait for the weekend, but like typically I do not clean my house throughout the week. Like I just say fuck it because I wake up for the gym, I come home, I eat something, meal prep a little bit for the week, or like a couple of days, then go to work, then come home, and typically just go to sleep after work. But so I really just do not clean shit Monday through Friday, and like. I shouldn't waste my weekend on more labor, but fuck it. It is what it is. I don't want to clean during the week.
I mean, you know,
I don't want to clean at all. That's how we have this podcast to eventually get housekeeper money.
Yeah, dead ass.
That'd be wonderful. Because I never want to clean my house. That is the one thing I never want to do. Dude, I don't want to organize things. I get no joy of that shit. I don't know how people do. Not me.
My grandfather had a housekeeper like grown up, and I just thought it, and like I didn't like. I must have been a fucking stupid kid because I like never really thought about that. Like it was just this random Spanish woman who would clean the house 3 days a week, and I didn't know why. Like I just did not even like that was a totally normal thing for me growing up.
That's dope. Things will never be the same.
That's a nice experience. But getting into the swing of things, I want to bring up some news right now, and I want to see if you guys can look this up in real time just for the reaction. Oath Keepers leader makes first court appearance following arrest on seditious conspiracy charge. So another white male just doing tomfoolery, but his mugshot is what caught me off guard. This definitely looks like somebody who's being accused of that.
Okay. Give me his name.
Oh, you don't know what Oath Keepers are?
They're a militia. They're a white supremacist militia.
Separatists, supremacists, they just believe in not mixing and not hanging out with us.
I've been with that.
I know. Entirely. I know you do. So go join the Oath Keepers, you piece of shit.
Listen, we could have. Have you guys episode?
No, it will never be because we.
Listen. The only thing wrong with segregation was that there's no such thing as separate but equal because the government was white. If we had our own, I had a dream last night actually of
Let's not get off topic. Did you look at the damn picture?
No. How do I find it? What should I type?
Is it just put that in? Oath Keepers leader makes first court appearance. It should show up because this I have never seen. You know, like when a kid, when they try to get like an artist sketch, like the police from a kid, and the kid's trying to explain it. This is exactly what the kid has been explaining the entire time.
Was this guy with the eye patch?
Thank you. Literally has an eye patch with a smirky grin, a shitty goatee, overweight, and a flat top haircut. I mean, if that doesn't scream like part-time villain, I don't know what else is gonna do. Like. Bro, like, was he trying to do the Metal Gear Solid? Was he trying to like go big boss style on everybody? There's a lot of implications because like, there's a lot of things you can do when you lose your eye. An eye patch is one of many. but he went with the stylistic choice of an eye patch. Now,
Well,
being that
what's
he's
your
a
style
heinous
choice?
villain, as a heinous
What's your style
villain,
choice if you lose your eye?
I'm definitely going
'Cause
glass eye.
there's
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get glass eye, only wear white suits and have a cane, and change my glass eye a lot to reflect my mood for the day. So like I'll get like a nuclear bomb kind of looking thing, or like a toxic thing. This is actually the from Last Action Hero. This isn't original at all. You remember he like pops out his eye and the kid's like all freaked out because he's like, oh, he put in a cat eye. No, like that's for me, bro. Like that's not to put fear in you.
Yeah,
I just feel like
it's
a
dope.
cat today.
When I look in
Yeah,
the mirror, hi,
in my white like
meow.
beautiful suit,
Yeah.
like looking like a real villain. This guy looks like, like a B villain. Like the defenders are definitely
kind
picking
of
this
looks like
guy's up.
he
Like
looks like all of
Iron
Pennsylvania except with one eye.
Iron Fist is definitely like already whooped his ass like twice. Like Luke Cage slept with his wife.
Hopefully.
Um no,
Well,
no, no,
Luke
no,
Cage wouldn't
hopefully.
have to do that if there was segregation. All right, if we just brought it back, we just made
That's
the
why he
border
wants it
stronger.
back. That's why he wants it back, because Luke Cage blew her back out.
Which, by the way,
The
shout out,
bulletproof man.
He got an eye
dude.
patch, but he has glasses, like, and not a monocle, and that's
I
just
didn't notice
silly.
that. I didn't
Like,
notice that.
do you pay half off for those glasses? Definitely not. You got both lenses. You don't got a monocle. These niggas are dumb. I'm just saying, man.
Holy
Math.
shit!
So
I
wait,
did not notice that.
now here's my question: is the missing eye make him racist? Like, did a black person take his eye? Because that would be like a good
I hope
villain
so.
origin story.
That would be
Also,
really
that's gonna
good.
suck. You wear this guy's got glasses and an eye patch, meaning he has like basically a third of an eye. Like he doesn't even have like a full. Like there's one fully functioning eye, doesn't even work all the way.
Jesus Christ!
Jeez, I gotta
Look,
take my
he doesn't
vitamins
even
or
have
something.
real hair. Like
Right.
this man has made many choices, and a lot of them have landed him where he's at. So I hope life for him is very difficult after this. And I don't know, man.
It will not
You got to
be.
pick one. You can't pick the glasses or the eye patch. No, this one's pretty serious. Hopefully they make an example out of him. And because they're pinning, like, literally this guy looks like a store bought, like, generic villain. Like they saw him and they said, this guy's gonna get all of it. He's gonna get like 150 years
Nah,
for no reason.
he looks like every white guy
He's
except he has an eye patch and no teeth. Well, no, he looks like all of
Bro,
Pennsylvania.
that's the point. That's the point. It's about disassociating yourself with the person that's on the stand, right? So that's what oh shit, I'm already big high on this one. But that's how they've been able to do this. They create the separation between the poor whites, and they make them hate us even more and irreverent and more loudly than everyone else. And they pretend
You know what? No.
like
Let's
it's
back up.
him.
I
Like
don't
it's
like
him.
the.
It's not the villain.
Do you want to get me on a race talk again? Because I don't believe in the they. The they is them. The they is the people. Like the they is every single. It's not this big grand. Oh, the government's doing this. No, it is every individual white person today. There is no they. There's no big grand they. It's the they is in the grocery store. The they is in your school with your kids. It's just every
I'm
white
talking
person.
about the
Segregation
damn
now,
system.
segregation tomorrow, segregation forever. A very racist president said that, but I mean, I don't disagree.
See,
You see what I'm saying?
Funny.
This
Here's the
entertainer
thing.
does not reflect the thoughts and
Dude, it was so funny because my friend got so mad at me because she was like, I can't believe you would say that thing about Britney Spears, that she put her away. I sent her a voice note. I was like, bro, I talked about white genocide all the time. Did you think that stopped at Britney Spears? Like, did you think I was gonna save Britney in the revolution?
Britney
I'm
was
surely
saved.
not.
Britney's definitely not being saved in the revolution. Like if
said,
if there's anybody gonna be saved, it's not her.
Yeah.
There's no
Jessica
way.
Alba. Jessica Alba.
It's literally just the cast of Workaholics.
Okay.
all niggas, bro. What's good with you?
Yeah,
Just
what
men.
I wasn't
Just
come on,
sausages.
man. Just a little
White
bit.
sausages.
Something outside.
White
A little bit
dicks.
outside. Good white dicks, but
Yeah. Oh no, fantastic people.
like
Love those guys.
not just free range, organic. Like they actually have like a full on. Like these cocks are
Wow.
able to live their best life. and because they're non-problematic. They don't try to bite at you. They know what they're doing. They're lean.
And
They're
they rap.
healthy, and they rap. Wizard
I
rap,
don't want to
and
live in
they're
a
juggalos.
segregated society though. That just
Me
sounds.
either.
Well, see, here's the thing. Everyone says that's so crazy. That's not,
No, it's not. It's
outside of
not
America,
crazy.
there's
It's not
entire
crazy.
countries of people. I'm just saying, like,
Yes,
let's like move.
it
I
is
don't want that.
crazy.
Let's
just don't
move
want
all
that.
the black people to Texas. All right, we
No.
get Texas, border the rest up. We'll vibe with Mexico. I'm with that life.
Wait,
we
you're
still
not
get
gonna have
all four
any
climates.
beaches? You're gonna tell me
No.
you're gonna have all those black
Texas
people
is
and
half
not one
beach.
beach? What
Texas
do you
is
mean
half
it's
beach.
half?
Oh nah, this nigga. No. See, the thing is,
I'm
right?
out.
The thing
God
is,
damn.
Also, I
one,
don't like the beach.
you
The
can't.
Gulf of Mexico is a beach. Yes.
Yo, if we put all the black people in one state, they'll just bomb the state and it'll be over. That's what they want. We got to
Didn't
be
they already do that?
segregated within our own communities. Like we can't move all the black people
I need
in
to
one
get
place.
back to the fact that this nigga thinks that Texas has no beach. Where do you think Texas is exactly?
Hold on.
You
Let's
having to look
see
at a
a
map right now to
Texas
know that
beach.
Texas is the largest of all the? It's the most beach of all the states.
But no one
besides
talks
California.
about Texas. No one talks about beaches in Texas. Like I never hear
Yes,
anybody talk
They
about
don't.
who,
They
when,
don't.
nigga, when.
You know
Beaches,
what? I just talked to a lot of Texas.
Florida,
Boca
California.
Chica?
I never heard
You know what?
anybody be like, "Yeah, I'm in the beach."
I
in
talked to a
Texas."
lot of girls from Houston. That's probably why, or a lot of people from Houston generally. So that's probably
Yeah,
why.
yeah,
you're
yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah,
hook
But
it
also,
up.
like,
What are you doing?
But also, this beach is hundreds of miles long. It's not. Also, Texas is massive. There's a lot of things to talk about in Texas besides just the beach.
Let's do
Like,
this.
like if you're
Let's
in
go
Jersey,
to Texas.
if you're in Jersey, there's nothing to talk about in Jersey besides the fact that there is water next to it, and that's it. Same thing with Staten. Nothing really to talk about in Staten except for
All right.
there is water next to it. But Texas,
That's
you got a
true.
lot to talk about. The beach gets overshadowed. But yeah, but the pod is moving to Houston, so we'll find out when we get there, right, boys?
No,
Do we? So, being that it's the kind of state it is, can we like walk around with like 6-shooters, like full on revolvers?
in
I
Texas,
feel like I could get
definitely.
National Meat Treasure branded bullets, and every time I kill a man, that'll be the thing that they pull out of his body. Wow, bars.
What would it
Whoa,
say?
First of all, back up. You said like 3 episodes ago you couldn't hurt, you couldn't kill anything. Don't backtrack now, softy.
This weed's making me violent. That's what's going on. This cannabis is just finally gotten into my brain and it's rotted it out, and it's replaced it with violent thoughts.
Speaking of cannabis, let's steer me away from race topics. As it is Martin Luther King Day coming up, you don't want to get me on my fucking soapbox. But let's talk about cannabis real quick.
No, let's do it.
Do you build up a tolerance to edibles in the same way you do for smoking?
Yeah, for sure. Because
bro,
what happened now?
no, I was gonna say it was so funny last night because I still have these edibles. I have three different kinds, and one of them is like for sleep, like it's an indica or it's like indica. I don't know if it's for sleep, but
Yep.
I came home last night and I was like, I need to get to sleep like right now, but I don't want to take a fucking like Dayquil or whatever or Nyquil or whatever because like then I'll just feel like shit in the morning. So I was like, I got this edible. Let me try this indica, right? And hopefully I'll pass out. And I did, but the path to passing out was honestly hilarious to me because it's like I told you guys, I was looking for that body high, and I definitely got that body high because the second the edible kicked in, and I got like a perfect maybe 15, 20 minutes of just like me and the blanket was one, like the body tingles were coming through me. Everything felt good, and then I could slowly feel myself. But no, then I could slowly like feel myself peeling out of the matrix, like like my brain, like I feel like there's something with THC that makes my brain go like, fucking all hands on deck. We gotta fucking make this guy think faster, and it's just like it just starts making me think to the point of like.
And it just reminds you, hey, you ever thought about God's existence? Why don't we understand it? And like and then you're off into a tangent, and then you're down a rabbit hole, and then you're 14 like movies deep, and then you're watching what do we want? You put me on this, the death battle, like literally, that's what happens to my brain.
No,
like all of a sudden.
It gets way deeper than that for me, and I was just like it was starting to be like, oh my god, like I'm a mortal, I'm a mortal being, and I'm going to die one day. Like it just was coming at me fast, And then I passed out. But I was like, if I could just get that 15 minutes that I had to be like the height, I'd be great. So I'm like, should I just do more edibles before I go to bed to build up a tolerance, or is that how that works?
I don't think that's the move. I don't think that's what you should do at all.
What do you think I should do with this bevy of edibles I have in my house?
Mail them to me first of all, and I will gladly inspect them for you and direct you from there.
Definitely.
Yeah. Nah. You could use the postal service.
They suck.
I'll send a drone.
Ooh, a drone would be fun. I would love that.
Hopefully, the drone doesn't steal my package.
You know what's the hardest thing about a drone?
Robots get high.
Yeah. You know what? Once, like, you talked about Terminator in the chat before, and I'm gonna jump in that for a second, but nobody ever talks about how hard it is to fly a drone. Can we just talk about that? It's not easy.
People have drones. How many people do you know with this plight exactly?
Myself, because I sucked at it.
Wait, first of all, you have a drone?
Yes, it was like $25, bro. Like, what do you?
Yeah, I thought drones were like, maybe that's why it's hard to fly. I thought they were like $300 for like a decent one. Let's look it up right now.
They can, but like if you want to get to that level, it's still not easy. It's not like like there's a
I know
it
a
flies
lot
in 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
So you're
okay. Well,
figuring what
you're
that
not
is.
You're not even good in 2 dimensions because you don't even know Texas had a beach. You can't even read a map. Let's fly a drone.
I guess not. Damn.
Yeah, so I'm seeing on so I just typed in drone. Okay, so the first result is $2,000 for some reason, but the cheapest I'm seeing here is $50. But the ones I'm seeing for $50 are like 4 children.
Yes.
They're like practice drones.
Yeah, but
this is a weird thing to practice.
This one had a camera and it was Wi-Fi connected, and it was great, but the controls were ass. Like it was just not like the best in the world for that. But still, like there's a learning curve with this, and like they have like races, which is really weird for me to know again, but on brand.
So take us through the thought process of why you even have a drone. Were you drone racing? Were you filming content? Are you and Joni doing weird
I was trying to film content. Well, I have always had that joke. I've always had that joke that I would introduce, camera work. And one of the camera work would be definitely a drone, because I think like if I'm giving back shots and I can control that drone and get really great shots, I could be the Scorsese of drone films. Like I could write drone porn. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm going to get angles of the butthole that most people aren't expecting. I'm going to get up and close with the genitals in different ways. People, and I'm going to be delicate because again, they're very hard. And those things, those little blades, they're sharp. I cut my cousin with it because I'm a terrible pilot.
To recall our previous episode, I will fly the drone when I film you sucking dick for weed, because I totally just remember today you said that on the last episode that you would suck dick if you if you had to choose between a life with no weed. You said, and I quote, and this just blew minds. You were like, if you had to never smoke weed again, or you can smoke weed and you have to just suck a dick once to completion, you said you might suck that dick.
You're adding a lot of stipulations, bro. You're adding a lot of stipulations.
No.
Way too many.
It's already in there.
No.
This is already in episode 51.
It's not a part of the evil.
It's already in the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to make a clip of it this weekend. I'm going to make a clip of it.
This man manipulating and gaslighting this community of men of all kinds of backgrounds. You are a foul beast, sir. A foul beast.
I mean, I'm not sucking dick for weed, so how foul can I really be? I'm going to clip that moment, because I was like sitting at work, because I was like, I didn't get to finish the last episode. And I'm at work, I'm watching a TikTok, and there was a whole debate of whether weed is addictive or not in this girl's one TikTok comments. And I was like, my boy Deadass said he would suck cock. I feel like you would have to,
man.
Like, it
makes me happy. It makes me happy.
Sucking dick for weed, yeah.
I mean, It's gotta be done. Listen, man. Maybe I'm in the future. Maybe I'm just defending. Maybe that one penis defends all of humanity from ever having to
I
stop to
mean, I
smoke.
would be okay if you were
If I have
just
to
want
do
to
that,
suck dick for
then
the sake of sucking
I'm not
dick.
a bad person.
You can suck
You
dick for
know
the
what?
sake of
I'm
sucking dick. I
okay.
support that. But sucking dick for weed?
I think that's okay. I think that's a noble cause, man.
Nah, honestly, it is.
You
Because
get a bib.
if I was faced with that problem, I would not suck dick. I would just become a bad person, and the world would suffer
I don't
for it.
want to. Yeah, I don't want to do all
So
that, bro.
that's kind
I
of.
don't know. I mean, like I said, I wish I was getting out of weed what you guys were because
I wish you were too.
Me
I don't know
too,
if I want
man.
it, but
Hey man,
because I mean, we when are we gonna run out of weed? You think that's gonna happen anytime soon? Like
bro.
global scale?
It grows. People grow
Nah.
it.
Yeah, but
They
like
make
weed
more.
well, first of all, here's the thing: it only became legal recently. Before that, the government was destroying it. I remember I watched, dude. I remember I was
That's the
how old was
point,
I?
though,
I
is
was
that it can be
freshly out the
grown in
house.
so many different conditions. Like you can literally it's such a
I'm
sturdy
not
plant.
saying
Number one,
I'm not saying it can't be grown. I'm saying
to get it
like
would exist.
when are when are we gonna and when is the quality gonna dwindle? Because like for example,
No,
like
Mm,
a lot
I
of the
don't think
a
anything
lot of
you're
the
it's
saying is
getting
produce we
making
better.
get
sense.
in a lot of the produce we get in grocery stores isn't like the peak of like nutritional value or even the taste it should be because
But
we
can you get
harvest
it?
shit we harvest shit all year round that isn't even meant to be like you're not supposed to be able to get
Yeah, you're
avocados
right.
all year round.
Yeah.
So when is that going to be
Well,
reflected in marijuana?
actually, see, the thing is,
Uh,
right? It won't be because you can grow marijuana indoors or outdoors.
You
And
can, but do you? That's the thing.
yeah,
I'm saying.
what?
you
Is your
do.
local weed man growing it himself? Because I feel
No,
like a
no,
lot of
no,
people are
no,
Yeah,
like,
no. What I'm saying is
this.
there are people who grow weed inside, and that
Mm-hmm.
will never stop. That's not gonna stop. And the weed that grows inside is the best weed.
So
Like
yeah, because it's not being touched by other bugs or animals or stuff like
yeah,
that, and it has
indoor
a lot to do with it. Like
is bred.
there are some really crazy ones that are indoor. So I don't know if you can entirely deforest it, even because it's like I know for a fact in Colombia, like they have strains that are like ancient strains that just like grow on the side of the road,
Yeah,
and like that's just what it is. It's just like it needs enough sun and lots of air. That's it, and that's it. It's as about as simple as you can get, and making sure that you can replicate it. And humans have already figured out how to do that. They haven't figured out how to do that with a mango though. That's weird, right? I don't know.
you can't grow
Like make
Wait,
mangoes.
me a
have we
mango.
not? Like, can we
I don't
not
know,
cross
but
train mangoes?
no, I'm just saying like growing mangoes all the time indoors, like that would.
Oh,
I don't know if that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if there's a
Well,
mango farmer
mangoes.
that
yeah, I don't think so.
in a
Well, mangoes
in a
are
white.
the most overrated fruit. So I think
Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah,
Whoa!
nah, nah,
You are
nah.
officially out of the
It's-
clan.
listen.
You a
I have,
cocktail
I
motherfucker.
I
You
understand it tastes
piece of
good. It tastes good, but those stringy little tendrils they get caught in my teeth, man.
Worth
the
Right?
it.
tendrils.
Worth
The
it.
tendrils. The tendrils. Have you had an Alphonse mango? Excuse me.
I've never named a
Have
mango,
you?
no, so I don't know.
Okay, you've never named an. It's the name of a mango. Number one, it is a particular strain of mango, and it's so good.
Mm.
How are you so?
It's okay, Christian. Don't
You are such
even
a big human. You are a
don't do
big
the
man.
energy.
You're a beautiful man. But like, how are you so delicate to tell me that these little
We've
fibers
talked about this on an
destroy your
episode. I have
experience?
these gaps
You
in my
piece of
teeth. Shit gets
shit.
stuck in my teeth. I have to
Me
floss
too.
it out. It's
Me
Get a
too.
a
I
floss, you piece of
I
shit.
like flossing. Flossing is good. Flossing is good. Come
It's not
on.
bad. It's all
It's
right.
not bad.
And
It's
first off,
good.
it's a mango. I feel like if there's anything but like it was pomegranate, then mango. Like that was it. Like a monkey found a mango and was like, "What the fuck is this?" And we've been eating mangoes ever since. Literally ever since. You are denying
I'm not
like
arguing that they are good. I'm just saying for me personally,
evolution.
my dental hygiene is not enough
Overrated?
to
You
handle a
said it was
mango.
you said
Overrated.
it's the most
Overrated.
overrated fruit?
You could have
That's
said my critique
crazy.
of this particular
First of
amazing
all,
fruit.
Have you
you
ever
niggas
had a
don't even
gooseberry? Have you ever had a
you niggas don't even
gooseberry?
eat fruit. All right,
Ooh, gooseberries are fine.
Thriller, you
Alright,
was gonna have
alright,
Taco Bell wings the other day. All right, don't
alright,
come in
wait.
here talking about fruit.
So let me ask you, what makes
I
you
love
think I don't eat
wings.
fruit, bro? What makes you think I don't
I
eat
have
fruit?
never seen you
Yo,
eat a
he
fruit,
works.
so
You see
Nigga,
where
when
he
have you
works
ever
at?
seen me eat
They got
anything?
produce. They
You've
got
you've
yo
never seen me
mukbang.
eat anything,
you
therefore I
don't
don't
eat.
eat
You
it.
just be in
Mukbang.
the booth spitting
Can
bars.
can
That's how you
you
sustain yourself.
Yeah,
can
actually,
you
that's
do
true.
can you bring
That is
food
true.
on the pod? Because I live in a remote place, so I can imagine if like you get some boba tea and drink it on the pod, I would get something out of it. I don't know, maybe,
Hey,
hopefully.
yo.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
I actually
You
can't
wanna
imagine you
watch
eating,
me
Joey.
drink? You can't imagine me
Boba.
eating? Damn, you know
I
what's
feel like
He
crazy?
you're like
drinks on the
a.
pod.
I don't have any food here, so I was like, can I just get a piece of paper and eat it? And just to show niggas that I eat?
That's gonna prove the
I was
opposite,
like,
Joey.
what can I
No, no.
what can I
Like I
eat
just
I don't
right
can't
think
now?
that's
imagine
it.
you like being like, yeah, this is like I'm having a heart. I can't imagine you having a hearty meal. You seem like a snack
What?
guy.
I'm
Ooh.
I'm I'm
Oh, he's
eating
talking.
at
Ooh.
all times. Like I snack all day because I don't eat full meals
That's what
because
I
I'm
just
lazy.
Oh, he
said.
just
I
called
But
got it
you
right.
out.
but
Oh.
depending on like the time of day, I'll fuck it up. And if someone's
Regular
making me food,
size Joey with a bag of
I'm
craisins to get him
Yo,
through the
oh
day.
craisins are
nah.
so
They gotta
good.
be chocolate covered though. They gotta be chocolate covered.
Mm-mm.
Or sugar added
Pat.
because the non-sugar added
Oh, those
dry
are wild.
cranberries are just not
No,
good.
they taste that
I
like
mean
ass.
they're just fucking. You know what? Let me get off my
All
dry
right, I
Can
got
we
a
fruit.
talk
bar right
about?
now. I got a bar right now. Hold on. You know who's
Okay,
no
okay.
longer chocolate covered? Jason Momoa, because him and Lisa Bonet split up. But I
Oh
touch.
my god. You are
You
a
know,
terrible human being because guess what? You put it out in the ether that you wanted to do terrible things to his wife,
and
and
like 6 days
God
later,
damn
six
it.
days later, six
Literally
days
So
right
what
later.
if like
before the
Lisa's
pod.
coming for me?
Right
What if she's
before.
coming for me?
I
I
think she
Let's
hope
start
is.
an
so, because
episode.
if she does, I'll live vicariously through you if she
Yeah, I was
does.
gonna
I don't
say if she's
care.
got any
Oh
spare
my
pussy to give you
god.
that you don't catch,
That'd be
you can.
so dope if I could just empty the clip in Lisa Bonet. Just
Can you
absolutely
imagine
just
like
shoot the club up. Oh my god, that'd be so chill.
hold on. What if that's the relationship that like is the one that you end life with, and like you have to like see Jason Momoa like every few days or so because of the kids, and just be like, what does the interaction look like between you and Jason Momoa, and that tension and scene?
Oh, there's no tension. I'm fucking his bitch, bro. I'm fucking his
Yeah,
bitch from 3 tax brackets under him. All right, I'm happy as a clam. I'm
but
raising them kids. Them kids with fucking
No,
they
no,
probably
no,
have, like
no.
perpetual sand in their hair.
Yes, you can't take Aquaman out of the picture. So in that respects, you're gonna have to live alongside him. What are you doing? Like you have to like. Are you moving forward as co-parents, or are
what?
you
That's lit,
Wait, how many
bro.
kids does he have? I think I was like reading like the article about their
like
split.
three
It
or
was just so
four?
funny though, because like that news did not pop up on any social media I'm on at all whatsoever. So that algorithm's working because
Oh, it
I had
is
to like
working
look it up.
hard.
Honestly, something that I find amazing about most people, including you two gentlemen, especially you, Justin, the way y'all remember people's names that are not important. I mean, they're important to pop culture, but like actors and shit, and and niggas care what's going on. That shit is insane to me
Bro,
because
you
Oh,
I
do that
care
with
about
you're
like
music.
you
I
both
care
are way.
about.
I'm horrible at actors' names.
I don't know, bro. You be naming shit, and I'll be like, I don't know
Listen,
who that is.
listen. I'll bring out a deep cut with the recent news of Ghislaine Maxwell. You pronounced that really beautifully, and I hated you for
Ghislaine.
it, but
Ghislaine. It's very
One more time.
sexy.
Ghislaine.
Thank you, Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. That she that was so good. Like you do remember people's like name quite like succinct,
No, I'm
if you
terrible
will.
at names. I'm horrible at celebrity names. I only talk about the ones I know their names. But I'm terrible at celebrity names.
I just don't give a shit about celebrities. Like, and
Ooh,
wow,
hot
this is
take
gonna
from
sound
Joey.
so fucked up. I don't give a shit about celebrities aside from whatever it is they offer me, which the ones I care about is like music. Other than that, because like I don't watch movies, I don't even watch TV.
You don't eat, you don't watch movies. Just in the lab.
I'm not really here. I'm just a figment. I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Blowing ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey in the lab.
I'm lab created. I'm not real.
Isn't that what like The Alchemist like is kind of famous for? Just kind of like living in his studio and kind of like literally funking it out.
Is he? I don't know. I just love his music.
I've seen more than one video of him talking about being in there and trading like a sauna
recently because he's on tour right now with Action Bronson and Earl Sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and what? That's a good tour, man.
Fire.
Yeah, I've been diving into their catalog because they work together a lot. And Alchemist does a lot of stuff with Griselda, not really as a whole. I haven't really listened to it the whole, but the one tape with Boldy James, or I think there's 2 tapes with Boldy James. Amazing. Not gonna steer off into a hip hop direction.
Boldy James isn't in Griselda.
No, I kind of like this. Keep it going. Keep it going.
No, he's not. That's Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, and Westside Gunn.
Yeah, those are like the leaders, but like there's other niggas in Griselda.
Get the fuck out of here. There's more than 3 people in Griselda?
Yeah, Mac Hami, Boldy James, what's the other nigga's name that I just discovered like 2 months ago?
Oh man.
I forgot. There's a lot of them.
I'm in
there's
for a fucking treat. I'm in for a fucking treat.
Actually, let's look it up right now.
This is the kind of content people are coming to us for. Honestly, like this is
Westside Gunn. Fucking love Westside Gunn.
You know,
Relative Records. Who's on it? Yep, Boldy James is on it.
That's Griselda Records though, but like Griselda the group, like Griselda the album.
That's just the record. There's just the label.
No, but if you look, there are Griselda albums, and it's just Benny, Conway, and Westside.
Oh yeah, well that yeah, but like under the Griselda Records umbrella, there are other niggas.
Yeah, I want to talk about a record label.
There are other niggas that rap just as hard as they rap. That's what I'm saying. You should give a fuck.
I understand. I mean, to be fair, I don't all the way give a fuck because that's not my genre all the way.
That is my genre when I'm feeling, I got my seat leaned back. I'm on my luxury, sexy Coke flow. I'm just I just murdered 3 niggas and they're in my trunk.
That's why I like Benny, Westside, and Conway.
Listen, you have a Civic, bro. I don't know how many bodies you fit in that. Like,
you gotta cut them up small.
Listen, you gotta sit down.
I got a 2022 Audi. I got the Dior silks wrapped around my head.
Okay. Even then, sir, I'm sure there's not enough for 3 bodies at least. Let's be realistic. Even if you chop them up.
If you got some contractor bags and you cut them up real fine, and they're short, they're small guys or whatever, you
there's
can stuff
little
them in.
people.
Those Civic
3
trunks,
people?
man. That sounds like a hate crime.
It's not a hate crime.
Speaking of,
as long
I'm
as
going to say this.
Little people.
They always say that like midget is a slur. I've never heard a small person say that it is. I've only heard this from other large people. Large people, from regular sized people. People who do not suffer from dwarfism.
Regular, you ableist.
I haven't.
You piece of shit.
I haven't spoken to many. I don't know actually any little people.
I prefer midget. Like if you're gonna call me a little person, that's mad crazy.
Yo, right?
I feel like that's the same thing as calling me Blackie.
Right? Like, yo, a little person? I'm a little person? Nah, I'm a big person. I have a big heart and a big personality. Just because I'm short, that doesn't fucking define me as a person.
Also, midget is like its own thing, Because like they suffer from dwarfism, right? So you would technically call them a dwarf, But the term dwarf like comes from like mythical creatures. Like I'm pretty sure it was like a mythical creature thing first, and then the condition got named from like the Latin. But like I don't want to be called I mean, obviously this is not my fight to fight, but like if I was in that position, I would not want to be called a dwarf, and I would not want to be called a little person all the time in the same way someone wouldn't want to be called by their race. So call me a midget, because that's like a whole different thing. Unless there's like a historical context that I'm missing out on.
There's a lot of spiciness coming from this, and I'm gonna jump off on this one because this doesn't make sense to me. None of it makes sense to me.
I've never met one that was like, you shouldn't say that. I've never seen that protest. I've never seen that content. I do follow a couple of little people on TikTok. I've not seen them rally against this word.
Like I've seen, I've seen those shows on TLC. They've referenced, not being called midget, and that it was offensive to them. That's at least what I've seen on TV, my friend. Now, have I met somebody like that ever tell me outright? No, but I don't know. That's a hot take there, sir.
I'm a toxic male. So if you say midget or little person, I think of women and their stacked little bodies with the cakes. Jesus Christ. If
we have gotten to the part of the episode where Joey is horny. And
can we just go? Can we just celebrate this milestone? Because like I feel like we should have talked about midget sex way earlier than this.
Right?
And I don't think like 50 episodes we waited for this. I feel like with the three of us combined, this should be an episode where we made it.
Hold on. I got 3 words for you. Bridget the midget.
Bridget the midget.
Oh, there's hotter ones than her now.
But she was a throwback, man, and she was doing all kinds of crazy things back in the Disney. Just literally doing things that, like, I think everybody just like was completely just, I don't know if enamored, but like just was looking at her for 1 second. Like it was like, wow, that's interesting. What is Joey doing? Right?
I'm watching Joey on camera, and I'm pretty sure he just mouthed to his wife, "I want to fuck."
Yes, I did, and I showed her my dick.
Yay!
She just got these new jeans, and she came and showed me and put her ass on the windows of my door, and now I'm the windows of my door. See, I can't even think.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Christian. Talking about.
Yes, for the audio listeners and the visual, because she's never on camera. Joey's wife has crazy cake. Lucky man he is.
Crazy
but
cake.
She's not a midget, so how lucky can she possibly?
She's a regular sized person.
You know what?
If she was maybe a couple feet under, then we'd have kids already.
I was like on a weird hunt for little person porn in I want to say like 7th or 8th grade, and this was like dial-up days, so I couldn't exactly find it.
Oh my god!
When I found it, I can't say I was into it. It was more disturbing than anything, because it was like these massive people. Also, like this is dial-up day, so like this is is not 1080p midgets. All right, this is this is VHS quality, and it wasn't. You know what? I should look it up again, because there's gotta be like more professionals in the space now. Like I want to see them with Johnny Sins.
Damn, I haven't seen an updated market. You know what? I did fall into that part of TikTok where it was showing me little people, little women, and dancing around doing TikToks, and I was just like, you know what? I need
comments are always so horny
out of that.
Of course,
I need the comments on those videos.
Because we have to
all the dudes just like, I would tear this ass up, this little ass, her 3-foot ass. I'll fuck. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ! Like all she did was stand there and breathe twice, and the comments are like, I will give her my 7-foot babies. Yo, like I'm 7 feet, you're 3 feet. We'll have a normal kid right in the middle.
Yo,
what's
we can
the part of the episode we've gotten to? Men are weird.
Niggas are weird again. Niggas are weird again.
Niggas are weird segment, yes.
Because we will try. We will. I mean, I say we loosely, because sometimes that we is me, and sometimes that we is them. We try to fuck anything. Like we try to like. How can I relate this to fucking? How can I relate it to fucking?
Back. It's dark.
Fuck a lot of weird.
This is a dark part of the episode.
Although there was that TikTok trend where it was some girl saying like guys will fuck anything, and then the guys would stitch her videos with like the various things girls masturbate with, like toothbrushes, hairbrushes. Like, oh, we'll fuck anything. Y'all be shoving shit, cucumbers. You know what I mean? Like, girls masturbate with a bunch of shit. Like, so we
Well,
might
they do.
fuck things,
Let's
but
be
count
real though.
foreign objects inside of you all the time.
Let's be real though. If there was some foreign objects that we can consistently fuck that was like worthy.
I mean, you can shove anything up your ass. I mean,
no,
you can shove stuff up your ass. I think most guys consistently.
Bro, that's your
not
thing,
that
bro.
urge.
That's your thing, bro.
You know what? Actually, I need to ask a gay man.
I don't have the urge. I don't have the urge.
Do gay men shove shit up their ass when they jack off?
There has been a recording.
I mean, I'm sure they do, but like, is that a commonplace thing?
It's a thing. There's all kinds of kinks, bro. You know, the poop going right back up into the butthole.
We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. I one time saw some really disturbing.
Listen,
on Twitter.
we can get really far into it. But definitely, everybody has their kink, and putting things up their wahoos definitely can get weird, very weird. Mr. Hands. So that's all I gotta say. Shout out Justin Wang.
What do you think that Megan Fox shoved up MGK's ass to get him to marry her? Because MGK and Megan Fox are now engaged after such a short time together. I feel like
I think it had to be something like encapsulated with her blood in it, like maybe something like a dildo,
a blood-filled dildo,
a corn on the cob dildo.
Ooh, that's organic and
like that shit that you sent
recycling
the other day.
That's upcycling. That's upcycling, bro.
So when you sent that video in the chat, I thought it was actually like a real ear of corn, and I'm glad it wasn't.
I think I would let Megan Fox fist me. No, I'm just saying she looks pretty small, right? Like, how tall is Megan Fox?
Right, like you got little hands.
I'm just thinking like the dirtiest thing I would let Megan Fox do to me. Like, I'm all for white women, but that's on the list if that ever happens.
Okay. Wow.
Megan Fox,
ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see.
I apologize. Her height. What are you gonna like?
The height to the size of her hands.
5'4"?
Oh, she's
yeah.
You've dated smaller than 5'4", so
I mean, a lot
you tell us.
I've never
35 years old.
She's 35 years old. Oh my God, Hollywood really does this thing where it tricks you into thinking that women are so much older than they really are.
You thought she was older?
Makeup. That's her makeup choice that makes her look older. But I mean, she was in Transformers as like a teen. Like, she's our age.
That was a minute ago.
Yeah,
it was a minute.
It's just
ago.
amazing.
She had no ass. I remember there was this one because remember like when Transformers came out, like Megan Fox was like the premier hottie, bro. Yeah. I remember there was like one scene in like Transformers where like the scene was not even about her. It was like a spaceship was landing or something. And like they showed her from the back for like a second. And I was like, wow, her ass is concave. And I was just out of the Megan Fox like attraction for until like recently. She got an ass for like the last 5 years. I don't know if she like bought it or something, but
the world
got a little something there. It was like concave in Transformers.
I constantly confuse Megan Fox and Megan Good. Like when people are like Megan Fox, I'm always thinking of Megan Good.
Well, they're both equally hot.
Equally? That's the.
Well, let me look up. Well,
because Megan Good is black, so.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, that's 100 extra points.
Megan Good in her prime. I would kill Megan Fox in public for Megan Good in her prime, but I feel like Megan Good is way older.
Cousin Skeeter. So I'm the same. I'm the same age.
Skeeter, bro.
I'm the same age as her.
40.
I was in love with her.
No, is she older than me in that show? I don't know. I thought we were the same age.
Megan Good is 40 now.
Okay, a few years older.
Okay, whatever. She's a little older than me. Bro, that did like some kind of awakening in my young self. Seeing her and then just like literally just go, wow. Like could not. Ever since then, weak. I'm weak.
Did I tell you how
Stacey Dash, as much as I hate her now,
fucking Stacey Dash. Oh my God, I hate her.
Megan Good is still so
much. I hate Stacey Dash so much. But
Megan Good is
my political beliefs.
I know, man. It's something about her. I don't know what it is, man. That smile, the whole thing.
Did I ever tell y'all that that my mother had me convinced like those puppets like Cousin Skeeter were like real people? Did I ever tell y'all that?
Oh my
I
god.
need to hear this because like you were definitely like Cousin Skeeter was on when I was like 13, so like you were
Yeah.
definitely like a young adult.
So by then I had figured it out. But I don't know if y'all remember the Puzzle Place on Channel 13. Remember the Puzzle Place?
Sounds
No.
familiar. Let me look it
No, this
up.
I used
sounds
to watch a lot of Channel 13 free, not having cable, when I was younger
okay.
for a little while.
That's
Same.
PBS
And
for the non-New York listeners.
yeah, public broadcasting station. And there was like this puppet on one episode before Puzzle Place, which was all puppets. And
Gotcha.
my mom, I was watching it one day and I was like, I was a dumb little kid. I was like, Mom, is he real? And she was like, yeah, I think there's something in his blood that makes him like that. And I thought
That's
those
a weird
puppets were real for
explanation,
the
Mom.
longest times. And I don't know when I
That's
figured it
a
out.
weird explanation.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say this. It's not a
Niggas don't
dumb little kid
understand
thing. Whatever.
how dumb I
Like
am. But
people
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
people say dumber things. Like my son asks me stupid shit like that all the time. Like he'll watch Perry the Platypus. He's like, "Is Perry the Platypus real?" I was like, "Well,
Oh,
technically, platypuses are real, but there isn't a pet platypus that's blue in around."
nature.
And
Right.
yeah,
Around.
and
They
he
have a
doesn't
blue
get that
tint.
sometimes. They do not. They have a brown tint.
They do not.
There's a little bit a blue
They
tint
do
in the
not.
on the feet.
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't
I'm just gonna let him run by with that? No, not in my house.
I don't
No,
know shit
son.
about platypi.
Well, they ain't no fucking teal motherfucking platypus in my house. Although that is a pet I would go after. Like if I could have a pet, it would probably be a platypus, just because of plurited
I
pat.
actually looked it up. They're like really hard to raise for some reason.
Yeah. I'm,
I have looked this up because they're
I, wa-
poisonous, right? They're
Yo, I
poisonous.
gotta
yeah.
They
think
lay
They,
about
eggs. It's a lot goes into raising a
I gotta think
platypi.
about a nigga trying to train a platypus like sit.
yeah.
Sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
Yes. Can you
Sit.
imagine getting a scratch from my platypus and then I'm like, you're poisoned?
Damn. I'd be so
I
tight.
live and I have 2 acres of property, and I can just tell you, you're gonna die. Or the
Over.
20, let's say 150 acres of property, not 2. You like, where are you gonna go? You're gonna
I
die here
remember.
unless I give you the antidote.
I feel
My
like
killer platypus.
there was like a series of like people who had like exotic animals as pets that they thought weren't crazy because they were like
Oh, cute.
they weren't domesticated animals, but they were small, so they thought, oh, this I can do this. And then like I saw like a video. What was it? Like a guy had like a hyena in his crib, and like it was not like a regular
Nigga.
dog, bro. It was like tearing up his
It's not a
shit. It was like
regular dog.
attacking, or like a
Yo,
It is
meerkat or
not a
some
regular
shit,
dog.
like something
Yeah,
tiny
yeah.
that like
Aw.
Don't you
you would
remember
think is like,
the
oh, this is easy, and then
He thought
what
she
is
was
it?
cute.
It was the Bronx. I remember. Like there was a dude with a tiger,
I remember
yeah,
like
that.
in
in
his
the
crib. Like
projects.
just
Yeah.
like, yo, how did I don't even understand how you snuck it in the first place, and like how nobody heard that big thing just like clawing around or roaring every now and then.
It's a
Like
cat. It's
like
stealthy.
Nah, niggas heard it, but they minded their business because
they
that's
minded their
what
business
good
and they could
people do.
until they
Until they
couldn't.
couldn't. Until niggas
Yeah,
started losing arms. Then they were like,
yeah,
all right, this is where I draw the line.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't remember how he got like discovered. I
Yeah,
think
how
there was
did he
like
get caught?
I think there was like a project camera that like saw the tiger in the window or something.
The nigga
You
had
know
a
what?
tiger in the projects.
Yo, oh, it's really good. This is what was this 2020? Wow.
No, this happened a long time ago. So you know
I mean,
what?
it could
I
happen
think
more than
Before,
once.
no, it did.
it
No,
could have
it
happened
was
again,
they
especially after
rewrote the
Tiger,
article.
especially after Tiger King.
So
Like,
it was 2001. Uh 31-year-old sorry, it skipped on me for some damn
that's
reason.
crazy.
31-year-old construction worker brought the 8-week-old cub to the sprawling home in Harlem housing project. Ming
Oh,
quickly went from bottle feeding to consuming 20 pounds of chicken thighs a day, and Mr. Yates would heft home each morning from a local supermarket. And in less than 3 years, the Siberian Bengal mix grew to a 425-pound behemoth.
This
Those
nigga
food
was
stamps
dumb.
go crazy because 20 pounds of chicken breast. 20 pounds of chicken breast.
Ooh, bro, yo, he was doing some real like
Damn, he didn't
fraud
have
right
nothing
there.
left for himself. He didn't have nothing left for himself.
I want a big cat like that. I would definitely have a big cat. Oh,
Nah, nigga, no way, bro. Because they're not regular. Like they're not cats. They're cats, but like they don't
that's
act
the
like
thing.
cats.
They are cats in the wild are just like regular cats. They act just
Yes.
the same.
Well,
They
I
just
mean,
have
but
to kill to live. But when the second you
yeah,
because like house cats domesticated themselves. Like they were just
that's
like, I'm tired of this.
that's
Other
how you
cats, like big
know.
cats, do that same shit. Like if you start feeding like big ass cats, they're like, oh. I mean, and then except for that one girl in Tiger King who got her arm
Hey,
ripped off,
when she
but like
lost her
fuck her.
arm.
Yeah, she
But those
deserved
weren't
that.
her pets. You know, she was just tending the
Yeah,
land.
she was
you
an
know?
employee. Why fuck her? She didn't deserve that shit, man. Yo,
No,
they were
bro,
living
they
in those
did.
trailers. Oh
They were
my
living on
god, bro.
scraps, bro. They needed some fresh
Yeah,
fucking
they
meat.
were living
They
out of
said,
food from the dumpster, bro.
they literally graced their presence and allow those people to live around them. That's the reality, right? Like even though they're captured, like literally they have to behave enough to be able to like eat. So really,
They know that though. They're like, I'm
I
gonna
hope they
wait.
keep ripping arms off. Personally,
Well, we
That's
shout out
fair.
to the
like
That's
I
Tigers.
said,
fair.
when we moved to Houston, like that's the biggest big cat population in the world is in Texas. Like it's bigger
Wow.
than like the
Well,
Sahara. So we can get some big cats when we
let's
go to
do it.
Houston, bro.
You see, that's
Let's
why
do it.
I can't be fucking with America, bro. That's crazy. Like,
Can
why
I
do
get a
we have
liger?
more tigers in fucking Texas than in the world? Like, who gave Americans power, bro? Who did? Who said, yeah, these niggas are responsible? Like, what the fuck? I
It
feel
was
bad
me.
for
Like
likers.
niggas like me are the ones who would fly in some big cats to
Yeah,
have on the
yeah.
property.
They should have
Justin is
never
just
gave you
wearing
niggas money.
exclusively. He's wearing exclusively gold chains, draped around lots of gold chains, and he has 2 white Siberian tigers. And he's like, "These are
Dude, could you imagine that though? Because like you bring
these
in
the
these
only whites
tigers.
I fuck with." Like,
Yes, you know my energy.
Only
You
white
know my
pussy.
body.
The only white pussy.
Dude, I tell
But
you
he's
what,
the
though,
only
like,
whites I fuck with. Like
if you
you
fly in these
Dalton,
cats,
Bennett. Like,
if you
like
it's so funny though. If you fly in these cats, there's got to be like a grace period of like a couple months where these cats are just like hunting you. They don't know what the fuck is going on. You're just like the only thing, like you and the squirrels in the property. That's it.
Right.
oh, bro.
That's the giant sack of meat that's walking around all the time. I got it. That's
That's a free meal, bro. Like
Until
that's
they
what that
realize,
is.
until they realize you throw meat at them and feed them, you're like, they're like, all right, let me smart of me
Right.
to kill him with it.
I'm gonna let you rock for now.
Bro, this I can't remember. Like, I don't know. Listen, what's wild is that there was a freaking tiger that lived in somebody's apartment for like so many years, and the only time that anything happened after these 3 years is because he got injured eventually, because he got like ate up, and like, so you really can't like,
Yeah,
I mean, that's
bro,
a pretty
just let them
good
live.
ratio. Like, you had a big ass
It's
jungle
not the
cat in your
worst.
house in your
It's not the
project
worst.
studio apartment, and it only attacked you once in 4 years, 3 years. That's a pretty.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Shout out to him
Yeah.
though. He passed away in 2019. The tiger, of course. His name was Ming.
Oh.
If you were wondering.
I thought
Legendary
you said shout
animal.
out to him as the guy. I was like, he died.
Not the guy. No, shout out to the tiger. He passed away.
I'm just.
Passed away at
Do
the
they ever
Ohio
like?
Zoo.
Do they ever explain like how they take this like? Where did this cat use the bathroom? Like, was it on the toilet?
I don't know.
Did he
bro.
potty train
I
this
don't
thing?
know.
Because you couldn't take it for a walk.
Bro, that's 425 pounds. You ever see, like, listen, I was pretty big before, so I felt floors squeak under me. At 425 pounds, that like, there's like as much as there's a bunch of concrete in that building, like there's no way nobody like heard like that kind of fucking sound. I don't know.
What do you mean?
They really mind their own business though.
Prison walls. Project walls are so fucking thick.
Jeez,
You know, I just realized he
That's
probably
deep.
had
Tech
a litter
Nine.
box. That was probably the size of like a mattress or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. He had to
Oh,
put like, like like put something together just to like have the poor guy shit somewhere. How do
So
you
you
walk
potty
it?
train this cat.
How do
Yeah, I
you
mean,
walk
hey,
it?
you gotta.
Like,
Yo,
and
imagine
it's
coming down
not.
the stairs like, oh, this nigga Dave got his cat out
Oh,
again.
that's Roy.
I'm gonna go in the
Ah,
lobby real quick.
yeah. No, I'm not
He's like,
fucking
oh,
with
that's
that.
Roy.
Wait.
Could
Okay.
you
So
imagine
so
like just like going like he went like imagine like he just like took the cat on like 3 a.m. walks just to like hide it from the people,
yeah.
like nobody saw it. But then you like going to work the next morning, you see like a pile of shit this high on the sidewalk because it's gotta be like a foot high,
No.
right? It's gotta be
Yep.
massive. You eat 20
Absolutely.
pounds of chicken a
It's
day.
gotta be a lot. Yeah, like it has to be about the same amount. You know, like, and that begs the question for you guys. What animal are you rocking with in your apocalypse?
Okay.
Like my apocalypse like buddy animal.
Like your story, you're in a post-apocalyptic world. What animal are you rocking with?
What's left?
Everything for you, anything you
Right.
want,
Oh, of
Okay.
anything
course.
you want.
I am going with big cats, bro, so I can ride him and he can be my
I'm
companion.
getting a
What
beaver.
big
I'm getting
cat?
a
What
beaver.
big cat? Beaver.
Beaver.
I'm not.
Why? No, I
We're
need an
ending the
elaboration.
episode. No, we don't. Like this is what we
Angry
live.
Beavers. Remember Angry Beavers on Nickelodeon? That shit was
Yo,
fire, bro. That
stop
shit was
it.
hilarious.
Again, explaining something like that is like explaining, like when you start talking about like, yeah, there was this show I used to watch when I was a kid, and it's about these two beavers that were in their own apartment, but then they would fight, and then they would do a lot of weird songs, and then someone starts looking for like help for you, like they start looking like for viable places for you to go and take a
And be
break
safe.
for a
Yeah.
while
Oh,
to
the
be
premise
safe.
of like all Nickelodeon shows made no sense.
Yeah.
Like Pete and Pete, like I was like watching like a documentary about like Nickelodeon shows
No.
recently. Pete and Pete is one of the greatest shows of all time,
That's
but
a
like
fact.
the nothing in that shit makes any kind of sense. It's like a fever
Yeah.
dream in the suburbs. Like how they fucking
Yo.
have Ernie, the superhero, who's like really just this like weird pedophile and like
Mhm.
Yeah,
in
yo,
tights,
Pete
and no
and
one
Pete
like
was
in
weird.
the show in the documentary they like couldn't. They were like, yeah, like we never really like knew if he was imaginary or not, like the writers. So they would like, so like it would kind of go in and out as him like not really being there and then him being there because they couldn't really decide.
Those niggas were
Man,
high.
that's what they were, bro. Because like all the plots are so convoluted, especially in those shows. Like, remember Alex Mack?
Alex Mack was crazy. Oh my god, that shit was
Crazy.
fire.
Somebody, I remember when
Crazy.
somebody once like sexually referenced Alex Mack to me. A girl was like, "You got me wet like Alex Mack or some shit," and I was like, "You mean the bitch that melts from Nickelodeon?" I was like, "That's a bar, mate."
It is a bar. It is a bar. She deserves
Like, it was
that.
so funny because like somebody says to me, and I was like, I had to like my brain had to like deep dive into a fucking 1998 memory, and I was like, wait a second, the bitch from Nickelodeon, is that what? Like, why are you referencing this?
You
30 years later or
mean
whatever.
Because
how
she's
old
wet
are
like a
you?
puddle. Yo, it's crazy
I don't.
that you brought up. You're like, haha, speaking of Alex Mack, this one bitch told me she was wet like a puddle. Alex Mack.
Well,
Like, that is insane.
like she told me that. She
I
was
believe
like,
it. I know. Of course. Of course. Of course she did.
I'm never gonna forget that now. I've never for the rest of my
Yo,
life.
listeners, these two men always big me up, but I just want to say, right? Recently, Justin, he was talking to us about a past experience, and he said he fucked a dog shit out this girl, bro. He said he fucked a
Mhm.
dog shit out of her. Like
Yeah,
like
that's a claim.
he's just out here giving
He's in
the
the
women
streets.
what they need. I'm
What
just
they need.
saying.
I'm
What
not.
they
I'm not.
need.
I'm not giving anything. I'm a man of Christ. I don't look like you, Joey. I don't pull them like you do. All right. Bro,
Bruh.
I was so mad today. I was like fucking combing my beard, and I was like, I wish I could like rock my shit as short as Joe because your shit is like if I had my beard as short as yours, I look crazy. You have a
Bro,
good
my beard
face.
don't connect, bro. It doesn't connect. I wish I had more.
That's an
Yeah,
Give
internet
me
bro.
thing.
some of
Bitches-
yours.
Nobody cares if the beard connects. That's an internet
Nigga,
thing.
I care. Fuck
Bro.
everybody else. It like I cut hair. I cut hair, bro. I be trying to line my shit, imagining it's there. being like, I'm gonna open my eyes and I'm gonna have a nice connecting beard, and it's never
do one of
there.
these things. Be
It's
like,
never there.
damn.
Yeah. Yo, all day I'll be in the mirror like, man, if my shit was just like right here. It's getting
Only
there
that
too.
two
It's
hairs,
getting there.
like 2 hairs,
It's getting
just 2
there.
hairs.
Just a little
We're
bit.
good. No.
My beard doesn't like actually connect. It's just lush where it doesn't. I have a very lush mustache and a very lush over here.
That sounds like no. See, so like I have a blank spot,
but it looks good on you though.
I don't think so. I don't feel that way. I've never felt that way. I want my shit to be fucking like just. It's like almost there. It's like just short, just like most of my life. Like,
what's that shit called? Minoxidil or whatever. The shit that like supposedly it helps you grow a beard. I don't know if that's true, but it's definitely is something for hair loss.
That sounds dangerous.
No, it's like the main ingredient in all those like hair loss shits.
Yeah, that just sounds dangerous. Niggas be getting ball cancer.
Minoxidil, Minoxidil and finasteride.
Finasteride. Very good.
There's no way. That sounds like that's good for the body.
Yeah.
Nigga, neither are those Taco Bell wings, and you fucking love those, so neither are snacking all day.
I don't bro.
Did you get to try them, Justin?
Money, I don't have Taco Bell money. I could not buy no Taco Bell wings. I was like, that's a
I was at Taco Bell the other day, but for the first time in like years, and I saw before like it hit the lexicon that like or the zeitgeist that Taco Bell wings exist. I saw it on the menu, and I was like, "The fuck is that?"
Why didn't you try it?
Gerbil knuckles? I didn't try it. I moved on.
Gerbil knuckles. Gerbil.
Like there was a chicken shortage. There was a chicken shortage like a week ago.
Weird. Detroit is getting weird. You guys already resulting into chicken.
There is still a chicken shortage. There is still a chicken shortage.
Still a chicken shortage, and then Taco Bell suddenly has chicken. No,
chicken wings have gone up, bro.
Dog. They plugged up. They got that.
Chicken wings went up. That's a slow poke tail. That's what that is. A little chard.
A little Pokemon humor for you. You're high as hell. So we'll end right there.
You sent me a video of what parts to eat on a Pokemon, and I was like, I'm here for that kind of content because that's what I want to know. I want to hear someone thinking about the possibilities. So yeah, this is where we're gonna end. Pokemon dining experience, live Pokemon that we slice in front of you, and we grill like a hot pot or like a some kind of Korean barbecue kind of thing.
Yes, I will definitely eat a Poliwag. But signing off. Check us out. Well, you go first, Cardona.
Well, I say it again and say it every time. We're so we got the notification about 2,000 downloads, boys.
Yo,
52,000. Like,
did we? I thought we did that already.
We did that just a couple days ago, and that came up, and I wanted to bring that up.
A day later, it was 2,000.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for everyone checking us out because I don't understand how that happened.
Right.
Even with you guys being the way you are, I want you to remember that every Tuesdays and Thursday we do drop an episode. We thank you so much. We're humbled by all the love that you do give us. And boys, we're gonna 2023. We got this.
Amen. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram at thin.cruel.lips. Also, follow this nigga's cake business that he has not plugged for 30 episodes. Sweet J's Cake CO.
We did slow down a little, but we're gonna be picking up towards the wedding season picking up. But it is kind of a weird world out there right now. It's things are going all kinds of mad, and it affects everyone. But when it does, we'll be plugging a lot more.
Well, get your Corona cakes from Sweet J's Cake CO on Instagram.
Cardona. Corona's cakes from Cardona.
Joni's a gem, so
Joni's a gem.
It's great to work with her. She'll make all your cakes and whatever the hell else.
Joni,
cookies, all that. So I have to plug your business now, so you're able to do it yourself.
Yeah, Joni, I hope you're having a fantastic day.
Now mail me some damn cookies as my that's my influencer fee.
And follow our Spotify playlist, National Meat Treasure, and you can follow us on all of our socials at National Meat Treasure. Follow that shit. DM it. hit the National Meat Treasure up.
Right.
We want to talk. Do you want to come on the show?
We do want to.
Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're whack. I don't know. You can also follow me on TikTok at Regular Size Joey or Saint Thrillah, whatever you want. I have multiple identities and egos and personalities. Good luck.
Good luck. Dissociative identity disorder. And peace.